This place has a lot of stories to tell. To most, this is just a random hill in Abbotsford BC, which I mean, fair, but it's so much more than that. And I'll tell you all about it right after I find a way up there. All the entrances I'd normally use are blocked off. I thought I'd be able to access it from here. So I had to go all the way down to the lowest access point. To my surprise, this section was also flagged and prepped for being cleared. For a bit of context, this hill is called McKee Peak, but everyone here calls it Ledgeview. It isn't a park or a nature reserve or government owned in any way. It's all private land, with a reported 27 different landowners who have all been holding onto it for decades, with the plan to eventually sell or develop it. Most of the local builders, riders, and hikers knew this day was coming. The owners have every right to do whatever they want with this land, but it doesn't make it hurt any less to see it go. Being private land is one of the things that makes this place so special. For over 20 years, the owners essentially gave the public free rein to hike these woods, build trails, and ride bikes. With no governing body, it means the kids can actually build what they want, when they want, which obviously leads to some disarray, but also a lot of really cool stuff. This trail is called Comp. It was being actively rebuilt, and it's a great representation of the latest evolution of this place. The freeride mountain bike scene is alive and well here, with a bunch of big projects popping up over the last few years. Sadly, most of the new work is in the path of destruction. I'd show you more, but I really don't want to record myself trespassing. Someone wasn't very happy about that. Luckily, I have a drone to do that for me. This was my second flight with this thing. It's crazy that they just let anyone fly one of these. How did I manage to do that? Okay, now I gotta retrieve my property. Oh. I think we might be good. Besides the glimpse from the road, by this point I'd only really seen the preparations for the future destruction. So I decided to go looking for a better vantage point. That's the old jib line. Oh no. No. That sucks so much. It's just gone. Man. I was pretty speechless. It's crazy to think 1 week ago, all of this was a normal hillside filled with trees and trails. Now it's just gone. Most of the areas I've checked out to this point will inevitably succumb to the same fate in the very near future. It sucks. A lot. And I keep saying that because it's true. But all hope isn't lost. Looking at my highly detailed map that kind of looks like a flightless bird, there's still a bunch of space to keep the spirit of Ledgeview alive. There's a whole other side of the mountain to work with fast flow, jumps, and old school freeride trails like the Plow that aren't going anywhere, even if it does need a bit of work. Okay, fine, a lot of work, but it would be awesome to see this trail running well again. I really want to come back to hit this 45-footer once and for all. That's not to mention all the stuff that isn't on the map. There's a bunch of older lines and abandoned stunts just waiting to be brought back to life. The last piece of good news I'll leave you with is that once all the tree work is done and everything's mulched, the developers aren't going to start building houses right away. There's no telling when they'll start. It could be in 2 months or another 20 years. But either way, there might be some potential for some new temporary trails, if the developers allow it. Anyways, that's enough from me. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.